Why are Native Hawaiians leaving their paradise? An intriguing question, isn't it? Let's take a moment to picture Hawaii. The name itself conjures images of pristine beaches, aquamarine waters, stunning sunsets, and lush, mountainous landscapes. It's a paradise, right? A place where the world's worries seemingly melt away in the warm Pacific sun. But here's a paradox for you. Despite its idyllic facade, Native Hawaiians are leaving this paradise in droves. Yes, you heard it right. The very people whose ancestors have called these islands home for centuries are packing up and saying aloha to the only home they have ever known. Now you might be wondering why. What could possibly drive someone to leave such a beautiful place? Well, it's not a simple answer. It's a complex mix of factors, a woven tapestry of personal, social, and economic issues that has led to this mass exodus. On the surface, it seems incomprehensible. Why would anyone want to leave a place that's the epitome of beauty and tranquility? Well, as we all know, appearances can be deceiving. Beneath the surface of this paradise, there are challenges, struggles, and dilemmas that the postcards and travel brochures don't show you. It's important to remember that Hawaii is not just a tourist destination. It's a home to a proud and resilient people who have weathered storms, both literal and figurative, for generations. And now, they find themselves facing a storm of a different kind, one that threatens their way of life and their very identity. So, why are Native Hawaiians leaving their paradise? It's a question that deserves a thorough examination, a deep dive into the heart of Hawaii and its people. We need to hear their stories, understand their struggles, and grasp the enormity of the decision they're making. So let's dive into the personal experiences of a few Native Hawaiians who have decided to leave their paradise. Meet Kaniela, a Native Hawaiian who swapped his island home for the bustling streets of San Francisco. Kaniela was born and raised on the island of Maui, a paradise to many, but a place where he struggled to make ends meet. Despite holding down 2 jobs, the cost of living in Hawaii was simply too much for Kaniela to bear. He found himself working around the clock yet barely scraping by. He was living in paradise, but it felt more like a gilded cage. The high cost of living wasn't the only challenge for Kaniela. As a software engineer, he found the job opportunities in Hawaii to be few and far between. The tech industry, so vibrant on the mainland, seemed a world away from the island. Kaniela felt his skills were not being fully utilized, his potential not fully realized. He yearned for an environment where he could grow professionally, where he could thrive. And so Kaniela made the difficult decision to leave his homeland, his family, his friends, and everything familiar. He traded the warm, sandy beaches of Hawaii for the tech-filled, foggy streets of San Francisco. It was a move filled with uncertainty and fear, but also hope. Hope for a better future, hope for more opportunities, hope for a life where he wasn't constantly struggling to keep his head above water. In San Francisco, Kaniela found what he was looking for. He landed a job in a tech company where he was able to fully utilize his skills, and where the pay was more than enough to cover his expenses. He found a city bustling with opportunities, a place where he could grow, both professionally and personally. Yet, there's a part of Kaniela that yearns for Hawaii, for the familiar sights and sounds, for the culture and community he left behind. His story is one of sacrifice, of leaving behind what he loves for something better. Kaniela's story is not unique, as many Native Hawaiians are forced to make similar tough decisions. Then there's Malia, a young woman who left Hawaii to pursue her education in New York City. Malia's tale is not an uncommon one, but it's a story that needs to be told. As a bright, ambitious Native Hawaiian, Malia always dreamed of higher education, of expanding her knowledge and skills beyond the confines of her beautiful island home. But here's the rub. While Hawaii offers a rich cultural experience and a quality of life that many can only dream of, it falls short when it comes to providing opportunities for higher education. Yes, there are institutions of learning, but they often lack the variety and depth of courses offered on the mainland. This lack of educational diversity, this dearth of opportunities, is what drove Malia, like many others, to leave her home. She bid farewell to her family, the white sandy beaches, the lush green mountains, and the familiar scent of plumeria. She traded her island paradise for the concrete jungle of New York City, a place as different from Hawaii as night is from day. It was a brave new world, exciting but also intimidating. Malia found herself facing not just the rigors of academic life, but also the challenges of a culture shock. She had to navigate a different society, a different way of life, and a different rhythm of existence. Malia grappled with homesickness, with the longing for the warmth of her family, the comfort of her culture, and the serenity of her island. She missed the aloha spirit, the sense of community, and the close-knit ties that define the Hawaiian way of life. Yet she persevered, fueled by her dreams and her desire to broaden her horizons. Malia's tale is a testament to the resilience and determination of young Native Hawaiians. It's a story of sacrifice, of longing, and of the quest for opportunities. But it's also a story of hope, of dreams pursued and goals achieved. Malia's journey underscores the difficult choices young Native Hawaiians face when seeking to expand their horizons. So, what's driving this exodus from paradise? Well, the answer lies in a trio of factors that are intricately linked to the quality of life in Hawaii: the high cost of living, lack of job opportunities, and limited educational prospects. These issues are more than just statistics on a page. They're catalysts for a cultural erosion that's seen Native Hawaiians leave their homeland in droves. Let's start with the high cost of living. Hawaii is known for its breathtaking beaches, lush landscapes, and year-round sunshine, but these natural luxuries come with a hefty price tag. When you factor in the cost of housing, groceries, healthcare, and other necessities, it becomes clear that the Hawaiian dream is increasingly becoming a financial nightmare for many Native Hawaiians. Next, we delve into the limited job opportunities. While tourism is a major industry in Hawaii, it's not a sustainable source of employment for everyone. The seasonal nature of tourism often leads to job instability, making it difficult for Native Hawaiians to secure steady income. Additionally, the jobs that do exist often don't pay enough to offset the high cost of living. Finally, we turn to the educational prospects. While Hawaii has schools, the quality of education varies considerably, and opportunities for higher education are limited. This lack of access to quality education has a ripple effect, limiting job prospects and contributing to the cycle of poverty. These factors combined are contributing to the erosion of Native Hawaiian culture. As more and more Native Hawaiians leave the islands in search of better opportunities, the unique culture and traditions that have been passed down through generations are at risk of fading into oblivion. In the face of these challenges, Native Hawaiians are seeking greener pastures, contributing to a cultural shift that continues to shape the future of Hawaii.